Good morning, traders. It's Friday, March 6th. Markets are getting hit with a triple threat. Geopolitical tensions spiking oil, the VIX screaming fear at 27, and Nvidia earnings tonight that could move the entire tech sector. No significant economic data releases today, but we're still dealing with fallout from government shutdown delays affecting key reports. The economic data blackout continues, leaving traders flying blind on inflation and employment metrics. Treasury yields are climbing on dual pressures, inflation fears from spiking oil and rising labor costs. The 10-year is pushing higher while global bond markets are tumbling. This yield surge is putting pressure on growth stocks and creating headwinds for rate-sensitive sectors. Futures are mixed in a choppy session. S&P and Nasdaq futures showing slight gains, but we're seeing conflicting signals. Some sources reporting advances, while others noting dips after recent record rallies. This indecision ahead of key earnings suggests traders are positioning cautiously. The Magnificent Seven is showing divergence, Apple leading while Nvidia fades ahead of earnings and Microsoft taking a hit. Amazon dropped 8% after missing earnings and forecasting massive $200 billion in spending. All eyes on Nvidia's report tonight, which could determine tech sector direction. Oil is the story today. Brent crude surging above $92 on Middle East conflict escalation, up over 15% since last Friday. This is reigniting inflation fears globally. Gold is surprisingly lagging despite geopolitical tensions as traders focus on Fed policy and rising yields. The dollar is rallying on safe haven demand, global risk-off in full swing, Asian markets mixed with Nikkei gaining but overall weakness. European markets are getting hammered, DAX and other indices dropping on Trump tariff threats against the EU. This global divergence suggests localized pressures rather than coordinated risk appetite. VIX has spiked to 27, a clear fear signal as Iran tensions and tariff wars create uncertainty. This volatility surge suggests potential market instability ahead. Options markets are showing elevated hedging demand, indicating traders are bracing for bigger moves. Geopolitical and tariff risks are back with a vengeance. Iran conflict is escalating. Trump's tariff threats against EU and China are intensifying trade war fears, and the IMF is warning of a spiral of escalation that could derail global growth. Markets are repricing geopolitical premiums. Tonight's the big one. Nvidia reports after the close and could single-handedly determine market direction given AI sector leadership. Also watching smaller names like HIMS, which beat on earnings but missed revenue. High implied volatility suggests big moves expected. Bottom line traders, it's all about Nvidia tonight. With VIX at 27, oil spiking, and geopolitical tensions rising, this earnings report could either calm fears or send markets into deeper volatility. Watch the 4,400 level on S&P for direction.